Hello everybody, welcome to episode 8 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. Sorry for the delay, I've had several problems with this episode in particular. One time I had a dog barking in the background the entire time and it was really distracting. The second time it didn't catch my commentary at all. The third time I forgot to hit record. The fourth time I accidentally ran into an hour and a half. And I know no one would watch that, and I didn't want to spend the time breaking it up into some separate episodes because in episode 9, the commentary was really quiet, and I didn't know what to do about it. So in this episode, this is attempt number 5 at recording this episode. Hopefully we can do right this time. And here we have 2 Pantherans and a Thexteran. Alright, and a really easy battle, really easy win. Also, I apologize for any random sniffling in advance. My allergies are kicking my ass today. That little bit comes into play later. We won't look at it right now, obviously. This should be a little easier now. What I did is, since I got a preemptive strike on the watch drones, what I did was did a blitz attack to keep their chain gauge up as long as I possibly could, and then went to town. Really easy, really effective, and doesn't necessitate any healing whatsoever. I actually think I did kind of good with that battle, so... Also, I apologize if you hear any really loud button clicking. My current controller is on its way out the door. And by that I mean it's dying. The A button sticks, the B button doesn't want to work properly. The X button feels like it presses super soft. And that's because I'm working on speedrunning Sonic Generations on top of this. So... I'm really abusing my controller, for lack of a better word.
Stay sharp.
Alright, and continuing onward. Alright, switching to a double Ravager paradigm. Just to drive up its chain gauge that much more. Back into a paradigm with a Commando and a Ravager to continue driving up the chain gauge and beating down its health bar. We should be able to finish it in one cycle, actually. And we do.
Can we get through this way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
Missions? Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is PSICOM's baby. Our military is split into two arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as PSICOM, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not PSICOM, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
Day 13, Bodum Station.
Join the end of the line! Attention Purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival. Halt! Do not leave your lines! This is for your own safety! Huh? What's the GC doing here? This op's under PSICOM direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up!
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Sarah before they transported the vestige to Pulse, and out of my reach. My only chance to save her was to join the Purge.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Easy for someone like you to say. Lightning! She left me.
One, two, three, ah! We go!
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up!
Wait, oh my god, was Saz stealing a look? Oh my god! You pervy old man.
Can't keep up with this girl.
Saz has gained access to the Synergist role. Synergists play a supporting role in combat using their abilities to enhance and strengthen themselves and their allies. As a Synergist, Saz can learn abilities to improve the party's offensive capabilities. Currently, Saz can use the Faith spell, which raises the target's magic attribute, increasing the damage dealt by that target's spells. As he develops in the role of Synergist, Saz will also be able to learn Bravery, which boosts the target's strength. With both of these spells at his disposal, Saz will be able to vastly improve the party's effectiveness against a variety of opponents. When he has gained adequate CP, open the main menu with Y and select Crystarium to teach him Bravery via Christogenesis. At times, you will encounter enemy groups engaged in battle with one another. With their attentions occupied, it becomes easier for you to initiate combat with a preemptive strike. Coming into contact with a member of either side will initiate a battle against both. However, the enemies may not even notice your presence at first, continuing to fight one another instead. When this occurs, it's most effective to concentrate all of your attacks against the side you expect to have the most trouble defeating. Once you have defeated the first group of enemies, with help from their foes, you can turn and fight the already weakened second faction. Pick your targets poorly, and you may be left waging a long and bitter battle against overwhelming odds.
You get tired?
Alright, gonna change paradigms here. Synergist Ravager. Ravager. Ravager Medic. Actually. Yeah. Alright, and of course we are going to choose Tide Turner first. That was quick. Those decisions get a lot harder later.
Can't we just talk this over? We got this, Vanille. Follow the old man's lead.
Way to go, Saz! Take that!
We got this, Vanille.
Saz!
Thanks, Vanille.
And this one's just going to be a chip at the health until we're done.
Follow the old man's lead. We got this, Vanille.
Oh, thank God.
Never seen a rig like this before. Here we go. Ah. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! I knew that would happen.
Alright, continuing onward. Alright, we have our first upgrade section in this LP. There will be an annotation to skip the Crystarium, but if you want to really see how it works, this is a great way to do that. So, Synergist first, obviously. Any more abilities to learn? Yes. Alright, over to Ravager, learn more abilities. And just before finishing Tier 1. Alright, over to Vanille. We are going to improve her Saboteur roll because there's another spell she can learn. And over to Ravager to learn her other two abilities there. Looks like her other ability is up on Tier 2. There it is. Alright. Now over to Medic. Back to Saboteur to finish up Tier 1. Or as far as we can go anyway. Alright, continuing on. They have a few new abilities now, so we have that.
Take that!
Since I now know Flame Strike, I can deal physical damage as well as magic damage.
Wisdom does come with age.
And having Deprotect and De-Shell on enemies helps with both of those categories. So, continuing onward. Now, I'm not going to toot my own horn here, but watch drones first.
Leave it to me!
Nice time! Take that!
Keep us healed, Vanille. That's not gonna do it. We need a potion now.
Did you see that coming?
Vanille! Alright, we need to finish this off and finish it quick.
Follow the old man's lead.
Alright, we shouldn't need to heal anymore, so just gonna finish this battle out. And there we go!
Tougher than you thought, huh?
Accidentally hitting that pulse work soldier for 2 rounds. Ah, that ruined us. Oh.
This should do it. Huh? Piece of cake. Let's get this over with. Vanille!
Take that! Nice timing.
We got this, Vanille.
Alrighty.
Way to go, Saz!
Watch and learn, kid.
Oh shit. This is not going to end well. Oh god.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I only see this ending in abject failure right now. Maybe.
Follow the old man's lead.
Alright, still going strong.
Take
Back up to dual casting once both debuffs are cast. And there we go, battle over. I thought the double pulse work knight issue was going to be a little bit of a problem, but it looks like we overcame it. So, good to go.
We made it!
Where's Grumpy? Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is...
What about your dad?
Day 11, the seaside city of Bodom.
You can feel it when they go off. Play, huh? Not making a wish, Hope?
Mom, do you still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
Who are you calling kid?
You? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him. That night, they found the Foul Sea in the Bodom vestige. The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to Palom Polum. They forced us onto the train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her!
Let's get you home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let him worry. Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing, forget it.
Come with me, okay?
This ought to do it. We've got time. We'll get you back home. Your dad'll be happy to see you. Time to get serious.
And just as we go to town on the soldier, although I suspect this will be a 2 cycle. And down with the soldier. Alright. Collect the bright and shiny, which is an Inerta, which I do believe is actually weaker than Hope's Airwing. And with that, passing the half-hour mark, we are done with the episode. So, dialogue section. The Sanctum announces that the Pulse Fal'Cie and any civilians who may have come into contact with its influence are to be deported to the world below. Knowing that Sarah is being held by the offending creature, Lightning reasons that the only way to reach her sister before they are exiled is to board the train and be purged herself. After coming to this conclusion, she acts without hesitation. She knows the risks, but there are some things you just have to do. As Hope listens to Lightning's tale, he begins to realize how different they are. He knows he doesn't have the strength to charge into certain danger, even if he has no other choice. Unable to keep up with the battle-hardened soldier, Hope falls into despair. Meanwhile, Saz and Vanille fight their way along a different road. Like Lightning, Saz has joined the Purge voluntarily, but now he simply acts as fear and despair prompt him, his former resolve seemingly forgotten. As a resident of Palumpolum, Hope should never have been a candidate for the Purge. The radical government policy only concerns the inhabitants of the town of Bodum. Unfortunately for Hope and his mother, the Sanctum announces the Purge on the day they are visiting the coastal community, and the Sanctum soldiers rounding up the deportees make no distinction between locals and visitors. Later, at the Hanging Edge, Hope's mother is killed in the violence, which erupts when the true nature of the Purge is revealed. This indirectly leads to Hope's encounter with the Pulse Fal'Cie and his transformation into a cursed Lissie. Now he rails against his cruel fate. He curses the government that started the Purge, the Fal'Cie who made him a Lissie, and the army that hunts him like a criminal. But most of all, he chokes on the hatred he feels for Snow, the man responsible for dragging his mother into the battle that claimed her life. Saz wants to help Hope return to his father. The boy shows little enthusiasm for a family reunion, but Saz is insistent. He knows how it feels to be a dad. Day 11, Mother and Son. Residents of Palumpolum, Hope and his mother came to Bodum to see the fireworks display that same night Psychon discovered the Pulse Fal'Cie slumbering within the vestige. The following day, the Sanctum announced the discovery and sealed off the entire district of Bodum. Trapped by the quarantine and unable to return home, Mother and Son were forced to join other victims of the Purge. Day 13, Volunteering. After discovering that Sarah was being held captive by the Pulse Fal'Cie, Lightning volunteered herself to be purged. The Fal'Cie was to be transported away from Cocoon, along with purged deportees. Lightning needed to board the train and to reach the lower world entity before Sarah was taken beyond her reach. Saz, too, had his reasons for approaching Lightning and joining her as he headed for the Pulse Fal'Cie. The train carried them away, bound for the restricted zone known as the Hanging Edge. Enemy intel. Looks like we just have the Pulseworks soldiers to look at here. Alright, so that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. That's what keeps this series running. I will see you guys in episode 9 when we continue into the Vile Peaks.